Ladies and gents, it's Wednesday and you're watching The Biggest Beauty Project. It's kind of funny that Andy got a new haircut last week because I got a new haircut last week. I decided to go for a pixie. I've never tried it before and I'm very excited about it. It took me a little adjusting the first time that I got home with it. I've never had my hair this short, so it was kind of like a little shock to lose all that hair, but then again very freeing at the same time because it feels so good. It's so nice to have so little hair and to have things take so much less time in the morning to get ready. I mean, like this morning I didn't even have to wash it. I just combed it through and it was fine. But yeah, it was something I always wanted to do, and I just decided it was time. It's time to do it. And it's kind of funny because I had a lot of the same motivators that Andy did about her haircut. And it's just because it's something, again, like I've always wanted to do. Always looked at a pixie cut and thought, oh my God, that looks so cute. And I think it would look nice on me, but I've always been too scared because, you know, big people shouldn't have short hair. You know, I don't know, but I like it. I'm really in love with it. That kind of ties in with this topic for this week. And I'm sorry that this is coming so late. Again, I always get caught up on, get wrapped up in stuff on Wednesdays and I totally forget. So I'm making it now. It is 10 o'clock at night, but it is happening. So this week's topic is my topic. I wanted you, the girls, to talk, or kind of respond to this article that I read. And it was basically talking about the real problem with body image. And I will put the link down in my pants so you guys can read it. But basically, she talks about how the main problem with body image is that we center our own ideal of body image around what other people think and not what we think about ourselves. And that's what skews our whole body image. So we're trying to create this body for other people and what is going to be pleasing for other people. And she kind of gives you some advice on what to do to change that focus. Now, the lady who wrote this article, she is a fitness expert, and I just really like the point of view that she comes from. And I have to agree that I think a lot of what we focus or what we gain, or I don't know how I'm trying to say this, but how we form our own body image is based on what other people think, and based on, well, you know, if I had, you know, a smaller waist and bigger hips, then maybe I'd be more attractive to a guy. Or if I had bigger boobs, I would be more attractive. Or if I had a bigger butt, I'd be more attractive. Like, I think all these other things are about extraneous influences, you know, or if I'm taller and have better legs than that woman, then I'm going to be more successful than she is in life. And I really think that's a big problem. I think that we need to focus more on what makes us happy and what we enjoy in life, and not worry so much about what other people enjoy. I know quite a few women, like when we come back to the hair thing, quite a few women out there who will not cut their hair because their spouse or significant other prefers them to have longer hair. It was kind of funny. I asked Patrick before I got my hair cut, I said, would you be mad if I cut my hair really short? And he's like, no, it's your hair. You do whatever you want to with it. It's your body. It's your choice. And that was exactly the answer I needed. And it's nice over these past couple of years, just like Andy, like I've totally shifted the way that I think about myself because I'm not concerned about what other people think. And my workouts are based on what makes me happy, what gives me energy, what makes me feel good at the end of my workout. Now, right at the end of my workout, I don't feel so great. I feel worn out, but about 10 minutes after, you get this like workout high and you feel so good about what you've accomplished. And my journey through workout is not necessarily what I can fix and what I can change. It's more about what I can challenge my body to do. When I started out on the elliptical back in January of 2014, I couldn't get through a whole minute on the elliptical without like needing to get off, because I was breathing too heavy, and my leg muscles were sore and hurting, and it was too much. But now I get to where my elliptical is my warm up before my main like weightlifting routine. And I can do a mile in about 10 minutes, and that's my warm up. And it's so nice. I mean, I know that I could go much longer and probably do like an hour on the elliptical without having any problem. But it was training my body and getting myself used to those different new exercises, and watching my body as it's progressed and as it's getting stronger and it's able to do more. It's encouraged me to do a lot of other things that I've always been scared to do. When my weight or my fear of my weight would hold me back. I'm still afraid of heights, but we did a team challenge for my work. We did like a team building exercise and did gravity ropes at Main Event, which is like this amusement thing. I don't know how many locations are out there, but I'm sure it's probably a chain, and you all have a Main Event close to you. But they have like these gravity ropes. Basically, it's like an obstacle course that's set really high up in the air, like about 15 to 20 feet. It's pretty high. And you are strapped into a harness, and you're like connected to, a secure line that's holding you up. So you're not going to fall. But at the same time, if you're afraid of heights like me, you have a platform, and then you see these ropes, and that's what your feet are supposed to walk across, and there's no ground underneath except for 20 feet below. You get a little scared. But in the past, I wouldn't have done it because my weight would have held me back, or my fear of what my weight restricted me to do would have held me back. It's the same thing with roller coasters. I didn't fit in them, but then I was also scared that I would break the roller coaster because I weighed too much. Like, it's these irrational fears that go through your head. But through doing these workouts and challenging myself for what I want to do is teaching me to take on other things in my life that scared me before. Basically facing my fears, and it's pretty interesting, and it's pretty fun. It's definitely been a journey, and I really appreciate it. So I really agree with this article that you shouldn't focus on what goals you're trying to reach to please other people. You should focus on the goals that you're trying to reach for yourself and for what makes you happy. So yeah, that is it for this week. I will talk to you all next Wednesday. I hope you have a fabulous week.